Hi guys, it's Summers here and welcome along to episode 24 of the Solihull Moors Career Mode series here on FIFA 20. As you can see, this is a really important fixture. We are currently lying in second place and ready for promotion. We are 1 point ahead of Morcambe and they have a game in hand on us. So we do need to get a victory here against them in order that we get promoted into League 2. Let's get on with it. So here we go guys, this is the most important game in our season and Nordstrom needs to be firing because the player who is level Beckons with him for the Golden Boot is on the other side. Alessandro also has 34 goals this season, so let's see which one of them can come out on top in this one. Here he is, Alessandro, the biggest threat coming forward, but Patterson there to sweep up. Comes inside, looks for Cook, overlap here. Oh, Alan, how did you miss it? A gilt edge opportunity there, and he drags the ball just wide of the post. No look past to Taylor there from Alan. Oh, Max does well though as he steps out to take that ball away, and then he lets it go again. Oh, I think there's some nerve showing here early doors. Need to get hold of the ball. Great work by Mullet, using his experience. The ex-Warsaw man. Nordstrom feeds it off to Volpini, who made a great run there. Cuts back. Cook. Back to Volpini. Oh, hit it, man. Lance Allen, Cook, round the corner, Nordstrom, yes, there we go, he's now 1 up in the Golden Boot Stakes, but can we hold on to this result as we try to dismantle Morcambe's season here? Well done, Bollet, he's having a pearler of a game. Well done, Patterson. Body on the line job. Cook. We'll dig there. Taking the ball off a Cookie. Unusual for him to lose the ball. Great work by Max Allen. Given away though by Taylor. Can't be sucker punched here like we usually do to teams. Just as we come into the half-time break. We need to survive this, and we do. Thomas will pump that downfield and the referee will surely blow the whistle. We're 5 minutes into added time with a 2-minute overrun expected, but he does finally blow the whistle and we are in the lead here against Morcambe, and hopefully we can build on that going into the second half. Ooh, Thomas there coming to our rescue with that long range effort from Morcambe. Starting to come into this game now as they look to get back onto levels terms. A great save there by Thomas. 3 changes here as we like to shake things up. Cook was absolutely spent, so he's been replaced by Rafferty.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes.
Well done, Max. Kurt Harbour there. Into Taylor. Switches it back to Harbour. Nordstrom. Switches it out to Raff. Comes inside. Oh, can't just squeeze it into the far corner there. A great save by the Morcambe keeper. Nonetheless, though, that is our victory that we required. A great result. Viking clap is well deserved because we're going up. We've got 1 game left in this season. Stockport County, we're coming for you. Right then guys, so a scout report in from Johannes Magnusson. This is his last month out in Sweden, so we have to make some decisions here, and I've narrowed it down to 5 players. We've got Linkfist, 51 to 65 overall, with a potential of 63 to 79. We've got Simon Peterson, 19 years of age, 48 to 60 overall, with a potential of 70 to 88. Bear in mind he's only 5'5" though, as a right-footed left back, so bit of an oddity in this this report. He's a playmaker as well. I'm confused by this player completely, and to be honest, I'm tempted to sign him just because of those factors. We've then got Victor Johnson, who's a goalkeeper, 49 to 63 with a potential of 58 to 74, but we know that we can always build goalkeepers to sell them on. Liam Eriksson, 50 to 64 overall with a potential of 62 to 80. And last up, we've got Liam Henriksen, another left back, but this guy's only 14, 37 to 47 overall, so pretty low, but a potential of 72 to 94. Left-footed, 5'9", and he's got the attacker trait. So again, something slightly oddball about this left back, so probably more of a left wing back. But the players that I am going to bring forward into the squad are as follows. We've got to go for the oddball one here, Simon Peterson. I know we've already got a Peterson in the squad from Sweden, but I just want to see what to make of this player. A left back playmaker with a low overall and low value, but a decent potential, and only 5'5". So I'm bringing him in. Let's see what he looks like. I'm going to dismiss Johnson because he doesn't have a high potential, although we can obviously sell him off, but we've got plenty of players to bring through in the youth academy, and I don't fancy wasting training on another goalkeeper. So next up we've got Liam Eriksson. Eriksson is worth £275,000 out of the box, so his overall must be pretty high between that 50 to 64 banding, and has a higher potential range of 62 to 80. So I'm going to bring him into the squad, but obviously that does mean that we're going to have a shuffle around in the youth academy as it is. Okay guys, so we already know that the youth academy is absolutely stacked to the rafters, so we're going to need to make some decisions on some of the players that are sat out here waiting to get promoted into the first team. The first one that I'm going to promote is Lloyd Smith here, 16 years of age, Welshman. He's technically gifted, a centre forward, left footed, already has an overall of 60 and a potential between 80 and 90. I'm going to bring him into the squad and probably send him out on a short loan deal to try to get some game time for the Welshman. Same deal here for Frank Ziegler, a 60 overall centre back from Germany with a potential of 70 to 78, so not quite the potential that we've seen from the previous guy, but I'm going to bring him into the squad and we can always send him out on loan. Unfortunately for Simon Berglund, I think his time is done here. 46 overall, only worth 50,000, and I know he's a striker, but we've already got a good batch of strikers as it is, and his potential is pretty low at 64 to 70. So I am going to let him go because I do need the space here in the youth academy. Okay, so back here with Johannes Magnusson's report, and Liam Eriksson is the next player that we will promote. Next up, we've got Liam Henriksen, 14 years of age. As I said, he's got a very low overall, but he's potentially 72 to 94, and I do want to see where he goes in terms of that potential. So we're going to bring him into the squad and see how he progresses. Last up, we've got Alexander Linkfist. We'll bring him into the squad and perhaps promote him to the first team in order that we can perhaps bag some money for a few of these players that are sat waiting in the youth academy that we don't think are going to make the cut going forward. Okay guys, so as I say, there's a glut of players here that have been sat in the youth academy, and I've been trying to work out how best to infiltrate them into the main squad at some point. But with their overalls not growing exceptionally rapidly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them in, see what we can do with them once they're in the full squad, and perhaps we will bank some of the money in terms of selling the players off, ready for our assault in League 2. The first one being Tom Jenkins here, 17 years of age, overall of 55, with potential between 74 and 82. We will promote him to the first team. We then got Robert Berglund, 59 overall, potential between 75 and 83. We'll promote him. Tom Pearson, 59 overall with a potential between 68 and 76. He can be promoted. As can Adam Morgan, 58 overall with a potential between 75 and 83. Rennie Hansen is 20 years of age now, 57 overall with a potential of 67 to 75, and I do believe he will be sold off straight away. Alex Johnson we've been putting a little bit of training into because I thought that we might be able to get some value out of him, so we'll promote him into the team and look to sell him off as soon as the window opens. Ben McLean is a 57 overall with a potential of 70 to 78, and again we'll bring him into the squad and sell him off. And then we've got Ewan McDonald here, 57 overall with a potential between 74 and 82. We'll bring him into the squad, see what we can do with him. 19 years of age, and he's a cam because we don't really play with cams, but I am interested in how he actually plays out on the field. I'll give him a chance in the pre-season tournaments, but failing that, I will sell him off. Okay, so heading back to Jonathan Watson, and as you can see here, we've got a huge array of players still left in this report, and they're all players that potentially we could bring into the squad, and we do need to have an influx of English players. So let's have a look at who we could bring in. Jay Green is currently worth £100,000, but I'm going to reject him. We've got Patrick Cook, 52 to 66, 64 to 80, worth £140,000. We'll bring him into the squad and potentially sell him off in the summer. Sean Carter, again worth £120,000, so we'll bring him into the squad and potentially sell him off. Ethan Morgan, potential between 64 and 84, left-footed, so I do prefer left-footed players coming out of the youth academy from a defensive position, so we'll sign him up and see what we can make of him. We've then got Morgan Brown here, 65 to 85, but he's only got an evaluation of £60,000, so we'll let him go. Jamie Richardson, 54 to 72 with a potential between 59 and 77, so a narrow window there, but he is worth £200,000, so we'll get him signed up to the academy and see if we can make some money out of him. Wilcox is potential is 68 to 94, so I do believe we need to bring him in, even though he is only worth 80,000 at this stage. Liam Rose has a potential of 61 to 87, and he's worth £150,000, so we'll sign him up. Oliver Harris worth 110,000, but has a potential of 55 to 79, so I'm going to let him go. And then Ewan Harrison is 44 to 62 with a potential of 65 to 91. So he's a goalkeeper, 6'6". He could be the long-term growth goalkeeper that we're looking for. So I'll get him into the youth academy. I know he's only worth 50 grand, but we'll give him a punt and see what happens. Okay, so Oliver McDonald is out in Gabon at the moment. This is his last report, and we've got the list down to 4 players here. I'm going to sign up the players that I think I want to get into the squad first and see then what space we've got left over. So the first one I'm going to get in is Alpha Wayato, 51 to 67 overall with a potential between 69 and 91, worth £180,000, so he's coming into the squad. Okay, so left over we've got the 3 players here. The 2 that I'm going to sign up are Damani Diagana, 46 to 64 with a potential of 66 to 94, and Musa Embarga, 38 to 46 with a potential of 71 to 91. Right then boys, here we go. The last game of the episode, the last game of the season, the last game in the National League. But we need to help Bjorn Nystrom along to another goal, and also Cookie Monster is using this as his last opportunity to show us what he's got. Back to Patterson, gone again, holds the ball up well, puts it into Nystrom, turns his man, yes, near post, and there's the first one in the search for the golden boot. Great bit of play by Cook there on the edge of the box, but look at that turn from Nystrom, and instead of going across the face he goes to the near post to grab another goal here in the National League. 1-0. We drive forward anyway. Cook's gone. Cook has gone. Go on, son. He tries to chip the keeper with the most delicate of chips, but it doesn't come off. He is in search of a goal here for his last game for Solihull. Nice ball by Gallagher. That was fortunate. Mullet. Nice interchange with Eddie Patterson, and now it's Cook on the ball, who's managed to turn his man. Can he find Nystrom? He can. Nystrom. There's the brace. Absolutely done the defender like a kipper. And then just fizzes it into the far corner. Great ball by Cook again. Why is that man retiring? Far corner. Great finish.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of
Peterson
added time.
onto Peterson. Into Nystrom. Turns it into Cookie's path. Oh, why and how did you not get there, Joel? Thought about it for far too long and then just, oh, what is he thinking? Great work. Peterson, there's the hat-trick. That is an astounding goal. Nystrom involved throughout. But come on, this guy is unstoppable. He's unreal. That is a great bit of play by Peterson, and he just puts it on a sixpence for Nystrom. He was never going to miss that to get his hat-trick, and I would imagine now the golden boot. Campbell now, off to Max Allen, back to Campbell, Peterson, go on Peterson, yes, waited for the keeper to make the move and slid it past him. 4-0 up here, absolutely dominating Stockport and showing everybody why we deserve to go to League 2. Rafferty off to Patterson. Nystrom's dropped deep. He's allowed Cook to have his moment in the sun. Sadly, there, just breaking up the play as we tried to get Cookie in for a last opportunity in a Solihull Moors shirt. But that has done it, boys. We are going up. We are going to League 2. And I have a plan for Joel Cook. Don't worry. We're not finished with him yet. Right guys, there we have it. Confirmation that we are going up. We have beaten Morcambe to second place by just 1 point. An amazing run in the second half of that season where we went undefeated for I think it was like 30 odd games. An amazing performance throughout from all of the lads, and only one man deserves the accolade. Bjorn Nystrom, with 38 goals this season, wins the Golden Boot for the National League. He's been astonishing and we need to hold on to him going forward. So I hope you've enjoyed that episode, guys, and if you have, don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. Next time around, we're going to do a full season squad report. I just want to break down what we're doing with the squad as it stands. So, for now, I'm out of here.